Hey guys, it's Holly. Welcome back to my channel, which entails my life, my lifestyle, and a lot of random things. So today I wanted to do yet again car video. I've been super busy lately, as usual, but I want to do a homeschool review for Sonlight, which is Sonlight. So I want to do a quick review on the Sonlight Christian homeschool curriculum. So ultimately, I'm enjoying it so much that I had to go ahead and review it, and we're only on week number 5 with my son. He's 6 and he's in first grade, and I am just so incredibly satisfied, beyond satisfied with this new curriculum. So last year for kindergarten, we used Abeka, which is another really popular Christian homeschool curriculum. So there were a few things I did not really like about Abeka, which I mentioned in another video. But, I mean, overall, I still think it's a good curriculum, and it's, definitely there. It's all the basics, and it's there. But what I really like about Sonlight, for anyone who's looking to maybe try it, is that it's very literature based. So a lot of it is just reading and learning through reading and through books, and I appreciate that so much because I feel like this day and age, everything is online. Everything is computer, tablet, this and that, laptop, like everything is completely like virtual. And so I feel like being able to take it back to a more traditional level of using books and thinking about how I grew up, that was how we learned back in the 90s and stuff. We didn't have all this technology, and I'm not saying technology is a bad thing. I think it's definitely good to incorporate the technology with your literature-based learning, but I definitely prefer a more literature-based approach where it's just books and things of that nature. So with Sonlight, you have so many different materials that you receive. And so with our first grade program, we receive the number one thing is this amazing guidebook. And the guidebook is such a lifesaver. It basically just lays out exactly what to do in columns for each individual day, each individual week. And we chose the 4-day program. You can choose 4 or 5. And it's just super easy. And so you get used to it really, really quick. The first couple times I had to get the hang of it, but after the first couple times, that was it. We do all of our stuff, and it only takes us about an hour a day. And we do other things as well, like field trips and practical, life skills and things of that nature. And we incorporate some time for my son to be on his tablet doing some educational activities as well. But for the most part, an hour a day, and we are done. And so it allows a lot of flexibility, and I just really love it. It's easy. It's so simple to understand. So you get we got an encyclopedia with QR codes. So there are short little 2-3 minute videos that we will watch, and then you get a book where it's a timeline. And so I'm speaking about the first grade program here. So obviously it's going to be different for every grade. And then you get a map where you can draw on it, a world map, and then a map of the United States. And then all these different books, history material. I mean, there are novels like Dr. Seuss, and then there are books for learning to read and word lists and things of that nature. So there are so many different things. You even get bingo cards. They even send you markers, and it's just incredible. I mean, there's I think there's 1 CD for music, and then there's 1 DVD, which I believe is the math, and everything else is just books. And I think it's really, really cool. I think it's different, and it's also really good for students that are maybe have a different learning strategy, students that might have learning disabilities like ADD, ADHD, and so my son has ADHD, and so he really enjoys being able to jump around and do all the different things for a few minutes at a time, as opposed to sitting and having to do worksheet after worksheet, which is more of what we experienced with Abeka. And so he likes this curriculum so much more, and so do I. And it's also a lot more it's a lot more fun and it's a lot more interesting and really keeps the attention better, I feel, because it is so diverse and you're only doing each activity for a few minutes at a time instead of all these different worksheets and just sitting down and doing this and then doing that. And then, you know, it's kind of more boring when you're just doing worksheets and things of that nature. So ultimately, I give Sonlight